What's going on? Well, I asked you if you were all right.
On July 16th, 2023, a Sunday morning, officers in Flagler County, Florida, initiated a traffic stop on a black Mercedes bearing Texas license plate RSY0297, following a confirmed Signal 12 dispatch alert. Signal 12 is Florida law enforcement radio code for a suspected drunk driver. Dispatch confirmed the 12 plate matched the black Mercedes, cleared the emergency channel with a 10-33, and authorized the intercept. Before the stop, officers directly observed the Mercedes driving, erratically crossing lane lines, violation of Florida Statute 316.089, and nearly running a red light, violating Florida Statute 316.075. The vehicle failed to stop despite active lights and sirens since Interstate 95A, potential violation of Florida Statute 316.1935. Under Terry v. Ohio, these observations alone justified the stop. Once stopped, the officer ordered the driver to exit the vehicle. Under Pennsylvania v. Mims, decided by the Supreme Court in 1977, officers may issue this command as a matter of routine officer safety. The officer issued 4 separate commands over 40 seconds to shut off the engine before the driver complied. Per NHTSA guidelines, delayed response to verbal commands is a recognized DUI detection indicator.
Alpha 224 Flagler, 1065, 1050 on that vehicle. It's going to be 100 westbound at Memorial Medical. It's Florida tag. Correction. Texas tag. Romeo Sierra Yankee 0297 RSY 0297. It's a black Mercedes. Signal 12.
10 Flagler on with them. He is turning fast now. 23.
Dispatch has been
14 Flagler. Can you show me out with L 25, please? 10.
Alpha 224 Flagler.
Alpha 224.
The vehicle's still rolling. Can you go ahead and give us 1033 till further?
Flagler units, 1033 traffic on primary. All other units switch to teletype.
Stop the vehicle. Pull over. Do it now.
110, he's not fleeing, but he's not stopping. Is there anybody else in the top there?
Dispatch has been updated.
224. We got the vehicle stopped.
Denver, still at the hospital?
What are you doing? What? We've had our lights and sirens on since I-95, and you've taken this long to pull over. Any reason? Huh? Okay. You're driving all over the road too. You're not maintaining your lane. You almost blew through that red light. Are you having any kind of a medical emergency?
No.
What's that? No. Okay. Can you make a favor, shut the vehicle off? Shut your vehicle off for me. Shut your vehicle off. Turn the car off. It is a very simple thing I'm asking you to do. Let me see your keys. Hand me your keys.
No.
Hand me your keys.
No.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle for me. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle for me.
Come on out, bud. You okay? still doctored the office because I haven't.
You're good.
had.
Come on.
You all right?
No.
What's going on? What's up?
What?
What's going on?
I don't know.
Well, I asked you if you were all right. You said no.
Correct.
So what's going on? Why aren't you okay? Why aren't you okay? What's going on?
Florida Statute 316.193 defines DUI as impairment of normal faculties, no blood alcohol test, is required. Observable behavior, including erratic driving and fragmented speech, is sufficient for probable cause. The officer asked directly, "Are you having a medical emergency?" This pivot reflects crisis intervention team training, which requires officers to assess medical crisis conditions before proceeding with enforcement. An ambulance was called without prompting a decision consistent with best practice. Maryland versus Wilson, 1997, further confirmed that officers may order any occupant from a stopped vehicle for safety reasons. The driver, identified by the officer as Albert and Mike, was unable to complete sentences, stating, "Things are not This fragmented communication reinforced the impairment indicators already on record.
So what's going on with you, Mike? 'Cause you're driving all over the road, okay? You ran off the road a couple times, all right?
That's fine.
Well, no, it's not fine. That's why you're being stopped. And then we had our lights and sirens on behind you. You weren't stopping for us. So, like, what's going on?
I don't know what you said when you say things are not
We got an ambulance coming to check on you, man.
426
Well, you're an asshole.
I'm not being an asshole.
Yeah, you are an asshole.
Nope, not yet. Okay. Well,
You man, you're
put
an
your hands behind your
asshole.
back.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Yep. Absolutely.
took him showing his ass. But
Fuck you.
I'm
Look at me, this shit.
Mike, you're under arrest for driving under the influence.
That's great. You're an asshole.
I know I'm an asshole.
It's Sunday.
The driver directed profanity at the officer. Under City of Houston versus Hill, federal courts have consistently held that verbal insults and profanity aimed at police are protected First Amendment speech. For speech to lose First Amendment protection, it must constitute fighting words under Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire, an immediate incitement to violence. The driver's remarks did not meet that threshold. The case outcome remains unknown. Any fleeing charge under FS 316.1935 requires proof of willfulness, a contested element given the driver's apparent impairment. DUI charges appear better supported by evidence. The officer receives a B+. The stop was legally sound, the welfare inquiry was exemplary, and de-escalation was patient. One deduction: a brief use of profanity in response fell below professional standards. The driver receives a D: dangerous operation of a motor vehicle, repeated non-compliance, and verbal escalation created avoidable risk. The sole credit: no physical resistance was offered after the stop. Lesson 1. Always yield immediately to emergency lights and sirens. Florida Statute 316.1935 make a willful failure. To stop a criminal offense and impairment is not a guaranteed defense against that charge. Lesson 2. If impaired or in medical distress, do not drive. If stopped, invoke your Fifth Amendment, right to silence. Voluntary statements made to an officer can and will be used in any subsequent prosecution. Lesson 3. Professionalism under provocation is non-negotiable for law enforcement. Matching a subject's tone, even briefly, undermines credibility and opens officers to departmental and civil scrutiny.